In this video, I'm going to be driving through Ajax, just kind of showing you what I see and sharing my stories with you. February 28th, 2009 was the first day I can remember, other than hockey growing up, coming to Ajax, and it was because I got laid off from a furniture sales job that I had, and my parents were at my grandpa's house, and my wife, who was only my friend at that time, was there to support me through that. And yeah, I just went and spent the night at my grandfather's house in Ajax, right by Ajax Downs Casino, which I did later sell that house in 2016 or 18, I forget which one it was. So yeah, we're just driving through Ajax, and we're gonna get through the tour right after this. Hey, what's going on? It's Brad Goetz, and I'm a local realtor here in the Durham region. If this video is just to help one person, then it's worth it for me. It's just to share my stories of Ajax with you while showing you around a little bit. Just on Salem Road, well, 401, getting off at Salem Road, just to help paint a picture exactly where I am. But I have helped so many families move to Ajax, just like you, and I absolutely love it. So if you are looking to move to the Durham region, specifically Ajax, if you're watching this video, be sure to reach out if you want that help. All you have to do is call, text, email. You can send the carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you. And I'm here to make the whole move and relocation go so much easier. So again, we're just going to jump into the video, and I'm just going to show you around Ajax as a local would, just to help with your understanding of Ajax a little bit better. So we're heading on Salem now, which during the week or rush hour traffic is quite heavy, just because it's one of only 3 roads that you can get onto the 401 from if you're in Ajax. To my right, that big building you're seeing, that's Lifetime Fitness, which now they changed it to Lifetime Athletic, or maybe it was always that, I'm not sure, but I've never been there. It's apparently super expensive. So we're just heading north on Salem right now, and we're coming up to Kingston, which is Highway 2 or Dundas, depending on where you are within the Durham region, just to help better understand the Durham roads. If you're moving to Ajax, this road coming up, which is Kingston within Ajax, is one that you're going to want to become familiar with, because this is where 90% of the shopping within Ajax is. It's definitely a highly commercial type area. It has all of the big box stores that you would need. And I know there's a ton of people hoping that some developer was going to buy a parcel of land and create some indoor shopping mall. But I doubt that, because you have the Pickering Town Center and then you have the Oshawa Center. So you have 2 large type shopping malls within 15 minutes east or west, depending on which one you would like to go to. I prefer the Oshawa Center because I'm in Whitby and it's closer to me. But yeah, so we are in Ajax at Salem and Kingston Road. So that was a long light, so I actually just paused it. So I'm gonna come in here quickly, which is gonna be a very bad decision, I know it, but this is where I actually got my Costco membership. It was back in, guessing 2012, 2013, and there was no Oshawa Costco at that point. So this is Ajax, and this is the Costco here in Ajax. So it's just like every other Costco. It does not matter which time, which day of the week you come, it is busy. So we will, yeah, I'm not even going to venture through the rest of, yeah, that'd just be a nightmare if I went that way. I will just turn here, get back onto Salem, and then we will go down Kingston Road, just to give a little bit better of an idea. Traffic isn't too bad. It's like noon on a Sunday, so it's not, yeah, not bad at all. Gas price right now, $1.39 a liter. I know that's high, but back maybe 6 months, it was much higher. It's like $2.20, $2.30 a liter. I wasn't even filling the truck up. I was just going and putting $100 in at a time. It was crazy. And it was only giving me like quarter of a tank. So yeah, we are on Kingston Road. We are heading west, and we are heading towards like Toronto. If we were to keep going, first we would hit Pickering. Just to give you a better idea, like I said, this is where all of the shopping is. And I will take you to the older area at Harwood, where all of the wartime homes are. I guess we're going down Sentimental Lane because this is where I spent time when my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, was coming here back in 2011 or so. She lived here at one of my friend's house with his wife. And I would come here on weekends to spend time with her. So it was like my old stomping grounds. We actually, we were walking from their house one night doing like a pub crawl type thing. And we had our travelers, which if you know what a traveler is, it's just beers that you're gonna have while you're walking. And yeah, we got pulled over by RCMP, and I didn't even know there was RCMP here. And pretty much not pulled over. Well, kind of. We were walking. We weren't driving. But yeah, they stopped us and they made us pour out our beers. And yeah, we had to take the cans with us to put into a recycling bin. So yeah, we're just at Kingston Road in Harwood, right at another light. Now, one thing you do see a lot of within the Durham region and Toronto, pretty much anywhere I'm guessing right now, is people at lights and pretty much just begging for money, spare change. They are at lights, they're at off-ramps from highways, they are at exits of grocery stores. Again, it's like with the price of cigarettes, I'm not going to judge or anything like that, but if you're begging for money and you're spending $10 a pack on smokes, maybe not the best choice, but yeah, again, always try and help people when you can, but yeah, so you do see a lot of the people that are begging for money. And we are off again. So yeah, Harwood, that Staples used to be a, well, it was actually always, no, it used to be a sports store. Not anymore. Yeah, Mandrake would be our shortcut. We would take to Salem, which would get us to the 401. It's an area that is not horrible, but it's not the best. And as you continue down Harwood towards Bailey, you'll see that there's some low rental apartments, so they're not super expensive there, and it's just not attracting the best crowd. So that's like an area that people typically complain about, where they just say it's not safe, or they just don't like it. The apartments are not very well maintained, that kind of stuff. That's just from what I've heard, though. I can't say too much on that because I've never lived there or visited there too much, or visited there at all. So we're going to turn left here on Pine Street, because this is actually where my wife lived for a semester while she was going to university at Ontario Tech University. That was the whole reason we actually moved to Durham region from Brampton. Probably never would have left Brampton. Maybe now, but yeah, never left before. So this is an area, wartime homes. So they're just smaller bungalows created during the war for affordable living. And then you'll see towards the end of the street, new construction. So it's just people buying homes on big lots and then kind of tearing them down and then creating bigger homes. So you see a lot of infill lots, that's what they're called. So this is an area where homes are in the 600,000 to 700,000. They were a lot higher, and maybe they'll go down a little bit, but they're still in that 600s. Daisy Mark is where she used to go and get her milk. I remember that. That was before kids. We would get a jug of milk and it would last us a long time. So now we're heading north on Harwood, and we're going to continue down Kingston Road. That way you can just kind of see the shopping corridor, and then we'll head towards the Pickering Village, which is like Ajax's little mini downtown. And this is kind of like another, I don't know, it's hard to even judge this as a downtown, but it has a lot of the shopping, so I guess we could call it a little downtown. All these left-hand turns are causing a delay in this video. This one we made, so that's good. So this plaza here, it has, well, you can see it's Old Navy, Best Buy, Real Canadian Superstore. My tip if you're moving here from outside Canada is sign up for a PC card. It's free. It's just like a points card, and if you shop at Superstore, No Frills, Esso, gas station, you collect PC points, and it saves us, I don't know, we end up collecting between $500 and $1,000 a year just based on the points that we accumulate. So it's definitely good. And Shoppers Drug Mart, that's another one. They give you the points there too. Yeah, so we're just heading west on Kingston Road, heading towards Pickering, but we're not going to go that far. We're going to go to Pickering Village, which is with an Ajax, which is super confusing. But again, if you're looking to move here, this will just help you become a little bit more familiar with Ajax. And it doesn't matter if you're from Toronto or Mississauga, Brampton, or anywhere really, because it's just about familiarity. That way, when you're here, you get a better feeling of the streets. And it's kind of important because when you go to a new place, you don't know where anything is. And this way, when you do come, even if it's your first time and you've watched this video, you'll just be able to like pinpoint things that you recognize, and it will help if it's something that's new to you. So Westney, which is this street here at the lights, is the first, well, I guess if you're coming from Toronto, is the first exit off of the 401 where you can get off in Ajax. Anything before that, White's Road or Kingston Road or Brock, is all Pickering. So it's kind of nice. And then we'll just kind of turn over so you can see this little sign here. We are now entering Pickering Village, and it's an area that a lot of people like. You do have Central West Ajax, which is it's a very nice area. John Body homes. They're just really built nicely, and they're larger homes, maybe around like the 3,000 square feet-ish. And you'll get some like really nicely renovated ones. In the height of the market, they were going very, very high because it's just an area with little turnover. Now they're still going high compared to what they were like 5 years ago, but it's nothing like it was. So that's kind of like reassuring for people. So we are in Ajax, but we are in Pickering Village, which is super confusing, and that's why in one of my earlier videos I did with an Ajax, I said people get confused with Ajax Pickering. They kind of think it's the same thing. It's because of silly stuff like that. We are at Kingston Road and Church. Okay, so this is the little downtown area of Pickering, not Pickering, Ajax. See, I'm doing it. It's like a little downtown. It's got that Brooklyn vibe, which I said in one of my other videos. But yeah, it's just, it's decent. It's somewhere that you could come walk around and kind of enjoy it a little bit. Lincoln Navigators, I like those. That building to the left that we're just passing is that got that Germany vibe. I'm German, been to but I've never been to Germany. And I picture Germany looking like that. So yeah, we are just kind of driving down one of the side streets here. And this takes you to Central West, which is that neighborhood I was talking about. And it's Elizabeth Street. So it's an area, if you're looking to move to Ajax, pay attention to this area, because I do feel it's a good area. And because you're close to Pickering, it does hold a lot of added weight compared to other areas within Ajax. So this kind of finishes off the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like it. If you forgot, subscribe to the channel. That way you're up to date every time I do post new videos, which I do every single week. And I'm covering off different areas within the Durham region, focusing pretty much Pickering to Bowmanville. So it will just help you just a little bit with your search here. And if you are looking at moving here and you want that help, I've helped so many people just like you, and I absolutely love it. So if you want that help, all you have to do is call, text, email. You can send the carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you. And I'm here to really make the move and relocation go so much easier. Be sure to check out the other videos on my channel. There are a lot of them, so give yourself some time. And if you're watching my earlier ones, don't judge me too hard. They didn't know what I was doing, but they're still there. Information is good. Thanks for watching, and until next time.